Yo, so let me introduce you to the clear channel strategy. I know y'all been hearing it a lot. A lot of you already know what it is, but for those of you who are new, look, clear channel strategy will pay your bills. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You're gonna be able to shop, you're gonna be able to travel, all that type stuff. You get this down pat, no cap, so serious. So look, on my screen, look, clear channel. So if you have the Keltner channel, your Keltner channel settings needs to be 20, 10, and 2. All right. Keltner channel is this blue shadow, with these lines on it. All right. So essentially, the first thing you want to look for in a clear channel strategy is the trend. So you look at this 200 and you say, okay, are the candles above it or below it? If they're below it, it's a downtrend. So we're only looking for sales. All right. After you identify it's a downtrend, then you come to the Keltner channel and you look at the middle of this Keltner channel. You look at this white line. This is a 20 moving average. I think it's an EMA. I thought it was SMA, but it's an EMA, exponential moving average. So you look at the middle of this. Are the candles above or below that? If they're below the middle of this Keltner channel and they're below this, game over, time to make some money. You feel me? So since the candles are below this, you wait for it to pull back to the white line and then you hit sell. Boom. Let it drop. Now, right now I'm on the M15 because today is Juneteenth and the market is like all over the place because it's a holiday. So I had to go to an M15 so I can kind of explain this to y'all. All right, but essentially all you waiting for is the market to come down and do a pullback. Pullback meaning candles turn green. They start getting close to this, the middle of this Keltner channel. And then you're looking to hit sell. Boom, you sell down. And every time it pulls back, you sell again. Pulls back, sell again, right? We're only looking for sales because we're in the downtrend. So remember that. All right, so let me bring this camera down just a little bit. There we go. So that's what we're looking for, okay? In the same way on a buy. I'm gonna be honest, y'all know I don't trade on, y'all know I don't like trading on Mondays and Fridays, but I'm not gonna lie. The past few Mondays, the clear channel strategy has been hitting, especially on Euro USD. So always go look at Euro USD on Monday if you're gonna trade. And usually for some reason they always got like a clear channel. But it may not be every time, but for the past few Mondays it's been like that. So let me remove this so y'all can see. Okay, so candles are above this 200 moving average, so we know it's an uptrend, so we're only looking for buys. Okay? All right. So when the market goes above the middle of this white line, right? We're waiting on it to pull back, we buy. Every pullback, we hopping on another buy, 1 to 2 minutes, or whatever time frame you choose. Pull back again, another buy. Pull back again, another buy. And we could just continue to do that, right? Boom. Look how many buy opportunities you got. You know what I'm saying? So trades like this is where I go risky. Like today, right now, I made like $400 today. It was at $455 today. Yesterday, I made another $400. Today was not off the clear channel. I can't remember if I said tomorrow. Yesterday was off the clear channel or not. But I know support and resistance, so I kind of had to play that game when there isn't no clear channel. But usually on my other days where I see it or where the team sees it, we get in there and we get active. You know what I mean? But the setups like this are the ones that you can be confident at going a little more risky on your stuff. And as long as you have a 4 entry rule, which is you place a trade here. So let me remove all this so I can kind of explain that. For anybody that's brand new, who needs some guidance, who needs a little bit of help, a little bit of sauce, you feel me? So the 4 entry rule is, let's say, for instance, you decide to enter the market right here, right, on a buy. And let's say the market continue down, right? So you enter here, the first entry didn't go. Let's say second entry didn't go. Third entry didn't go. And you got one more entry. Let's say this entry went and boom, right? You give yourself 4 entries for risk management purposes. Now, on your 4 entries, you don't want to go so risky to where it takes out half your account if you lose all 4 entries, right? The goal is risk management and to keep your account and not blow it. It's going to be up to you whether you got self-control and discipline not to revenge trade and not to keep going and blow your account, but again, that's going to be up to you. But that's the whole goal. So anytime you place, let's say you place a $10 trade here for the first one, then $20 on the second one because you want to make your money back plus a profit. And then the third one, you'll do like a $40 or $50 trade. And then the last one, you may go to like to 100 or something like that, 120, just to get all your money. But it depends on your account size. Like mine is right now at 4K, so that wouldn't hurt me at all if I did something like that. But yeah, so that's the 4 entry rule. And we do that with everything. If you do that with the clear channel, 9 times out of 10, you should get profit. Now, I will tell you this. This does not last all day long, right? Because it will last for, like I said, if you get up maybe at 3 in the morning, let's say you got up at 3, and this will probably last from 3 to like to 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8, 9, somewhere 7:30ish. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there. Because I've noticed like after a while, like when we're on our live calls, the clear channel, you know, after a while, it'll kind of start dying out. The candles will start coming lower and then start, you know, dropping through. So usually the early bird gets the worm is what I'm saying. And if you get up early, you know, even at 7 o'clock, you can still catch it. A little bit earlier than that, you'll probably catch more of these. You know what I'm saying? 7 o'clock, you might catch this whole play right here and a little bit more. But if you get up early, you might be able to catch, you know, multiple buy opportunities or multiple sell opportunities. So always be on the lookout. And if you're ever confused on where the market is going, like right now, let's say the market is pushing and you're like, okay, well, you know, how much time I still got left to get in this trade? Then you always want to go to a higher time frame, which I am on now. But let me zoom out. I'm on the M15. I don't see a zone next to this, so I'll go to the H1, okay? And all I'm looking for is this line that you see right here, because this is where the market is currently at. I'm looking for this little line right here. I'm looking for that to be close to another zone to my left, right? So if I scroll over here, if I don't see one, okay, now I'm starting to see it. So boom, now I see the line. And it's right here on this zone. Okay, it's touching that right now. So if we're getting rejection, that's why. So then I can come over here. I can put 1 currently where we are. Let me move that out the way. Move that up just a little bit. And then I can go a zone above that just in case we decide to push past there. So I grab another one and then I can go up to probably about right in here. So if I go back to M15, I should be able to still see that. Right, and this will be the same way if you go to M1. I take all my trades on the M1. Like I said, I'm only showing you on the M15 because the market was out of whack today because it's a holiday. So on the M1, you ain't gonna be able to see it how I can see it on here. But so now I can see, okay, well, for instance, as an example, let's say, oh, okay, well, we might have 2 or 3 more minutes if we push into the next zone because the market usually only goes from one zone to the next zone. Right now, if it's a major zone like an M15 zone or H1 zone, then it may reject off of it and drop. But usually them M1s usually get broke through and they'll go from zone to zone to zone. So, but that's essentially it though. The clear channel strategy, all it is locating the trend and then finding whether the candles are above the middle of the counter channel or below, depending on the trend, right? So if we uptrending, we need the candles to be above the middle of this counter, and we need the bottom to be clear, right? And vice versa. If it's on a sale, we need the top of the counter channel to be clear, the bottom to be filled with candles, and then all the candles below the 200. And like I said, the best entry is always going to be a pullback, always. All right. So you could do the same thing on OTC. It all works the same way. OTC, you could do 5 seconds and stuff like that. Again, if you like trading OTC, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people that's eating off of it, and you know it is what it is. So yeah, but the clear channel strategy is the best so far. When they ask me, you know, people ask me like, "What you think the best?" That's the best one. If I'm being 100% honest, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. Look at this section of the clear channel. All right. Beautiful. So let me give you an example. So this particular one is below, right? The candles was below, but these was above the 20. So if you see that and you're like, okay, well, what can I go off of? If you want to get in earlier, you can go off market structure. So market structure is when, let's say in the uptrend, you're going up pull back, you go higher, pull back, you go higher, pull back, and it just continues that till you got this, you know, going up the stairs type of thing, right? So that's what market structure is. So you would have to look at something like this for market structure. So where does it start? Market structure, we got a pullback, boom. Then we went higher. Where did we go higher then? The previous high. So this point was a high. If I draw across it, we went above it. So now I know market structure is in full effect before we even crossed above the 200. So if you wanted to hop in for 1 to 2 minutes, you could have got that. It pulled back to the clear channel and it didn't break it. So now we clear down here still. So now we know it's game time. Buys. Another 1, 2, 3 minute trade. Got it. Then it pulled back again. Now we above it. Game time. Buy. Pull back again. Another buy right here. Guess what? Pull back again. Another buy right here. And then this is what I was talking about when I said it don't last always. So look at this. This is how you know market structure is being broken. Now you see the step ladder? You see how we was going up the steps? Boom, boom. And then what happened? The market started coming down. Once we passed this one, then the market structure is broken. So now we're doing pullbacks this way, right? And then market structure came in full effect again. So instead of this going all the way down here, it stopped. It didn't come lower than this, and it rose up again. Boom. And then it, it kind of got out of whack. But that's just, that's neither here nor there. But these are different things you can use if you see, that all the candles aren't above the 200 and you still want to get in based off of, the clear channel. But essentially the rules is look for an uptrend, okay? And then look for the candles to be above the middle of the candle channel for the uptrend. On downtrend, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that's the clear channel strategy. Hopefully I explained it good enough. Real quick, a couple different confirmations you can use as well as, your signals over here. Whenever you got a double arrow up, you don't copy these. We don't click that button over there. Let me get that straight. But all you do is look at it for reference. So let's say we got double arrow here, double arrow here, double arrow here. You got 3 or 4 of them, and you're in the uptrend and all that kind of stuff. And we coming down here, stuff like that. You can use all that stuff for confirmation. But hopefully this video kind of helped you see exactly what I be seeing. If you only trade setups like that, your chances of being profitable is gonna be huge. You know what I'm saying? Look at this clear channel on this OTC pair. Beautiful. Look at this. Clear. See? Market structure. Pull back, step ladder. Now we're in the step ladder stage. I just kept doing it. Now it's pulling back again. But look at that. So it works on everything. If you know the setup, you know the strategy, use it to your advantage, y'all. I'm telling y'all. You're gonna eat. And this is how you can go big and make your paper. You feel me? Just control your risk, control your emotions in these markets. So that way you don't revenge trade. Be done when you say you're gonna be done. I made $400 today. I'm done. I'm not touching it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back the next day. We'll get it in that way. But it's your boy J Cash. Hopefully this video has helped you. God bless you. I'll see you on another video, Lord willing. Peace.